Studio headphones are something you will use often. They play an important part when you're checking your tracks and mixes, hoping to spot potential problems, or just comparing listening environments. Also, late night tracking can go over better if done with headphones, just in case someone is trying to sleep next door. Headphones play a big part in the recording process. Welcome to Lesson 6. Welcome to Sam's Music Room. I'm Sam, and I hope everyone is doing well. Studios use mostly two types of headphones: open back for mixing and closed back for recording. So let's talk about the differences and see how they apply to your setup. Closed back headphones offer a maximum sound isolation. So what you're trying to do is avoid the sound bleeding through the headphones into a live mic. If you're standing inches from a microphone and you've got your headphones on and the mix is coming through, you don't want the microphone to pick it up. So the closed back headphones are right for the live mic situation or recording. A negative side effect is, as isolation goes up, sound quality can diminish. And that's fine for tracking and recording because isolation takes priority. Now, open back headphones give you a higher sound quality at the expense of isolation. So when you're mixing and there are no live mics, this is the right option to check your mixes. The open back prevents buildup of unwanted bass frequencies and is considered an honest or flat sound, which is just exactly what you're after. And in many cases, we don't have a budget for two sets of headphones, and it's not entirely necessary. You can always slide a closed back headphone partially off one ear. I've also seen clients use open back for recording and cup their hands over it to try and keep the mic from picking up the headphone sound. And you could also look at a semi-open back, and those aren't my favorites, but maybe you should check it out because maybe it will work for you. Now, if you're considering two headphones, one for recording and one for mixing, it's at least good to know that you can buy a couple of the highest rated closed back headphones for $100 or less. Look at the Sennheiser HD280 and the Sony MDR7506. These are great closed back headphones and they'll work very well for you. For open back, the top two rated headphones, Beyerdynamic 990 Pro Studio is $179 and the AKG K701s are $220. So I'm not necessarily advocating buying open and closed back or saying that $350 for two headphones isn't a potential budget breaker, particularly considering all of the things that we can buy for our home and project studio. You know, quite frankly, I use closed back almost exclusively and they work great and I've always managed to make them work out. But I also follow the old rule that most mixing is done on studio monitors, so I use them mostly for reference. Since headphones are mainly for recording with open mics and reference for mixing, I would really look at the Sony at $85 and you'll have a great headphone to start and you'll be in good shape. There are another 6 to 8 of the same or near quality at the same or near price, so you've got a lot of good options on headphones. They don't need to break the bank, but you definitely have to have them. I would say then, after quality and price, make sure they're comfortable. Depending on your recording circumstances, you could have these on for a long time. And, you know, quite honestly, nothing is that comfortable on your ear for a long period of time. So at least make sure they start out comfortably. Another thing to consider is the cord length, because if you're recording a guitar amp, for example, with your headphones on and you're moving, you're kind of a kinetic person, then you're going to need an extension cord or a long cord as opposed to what the standard headphone comes with. Headphones will be an important part of your recording studio. And I would also suggest that you use the cheap headphones or earbuds around the house as a listening reference too. The more ways and environments that you can listen in and hear problem frequencies or mixes in different environments, the better you will get at recording and mixing and understanding how to hear the true sound. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. If you like the videos, please subscribe. Look for a new video every Friday, and I'll look for you next time on Sam's Music Room. Bye now.